Hi folks, my name is Willie Ware here at Chrysler On Nicholasville, the fastest Chrysler Jeep Dodge store in the Midwest, fastest growing Chrysler Jeep Dodge store in the Midwest. This is Miss Pamela Noel. She's another one of our happy customers.
Hi, we done it without a vehicle for about a week. We were using our son's vehicle, and my husband was coming in from work Saturday or early Saturday morning about 1:30, and the transmission blew up in it. So I told him, I said, Jerry, we're going to have to come and find us a vehicle. And I had this place in mind, but I didn't know that it had changed names. So we got over here about 1:30 Saturday afternoon, and when we got out of the car, of course, Willie greeted us, and I told Willie, I said, our credit's not great. And I said, we don't have a deposit. And I said, I just don't want to waste your all's time. And he said, well, I tell you what, let's come on in and we'll put all the information in the computer, and we'll see what bank's going to work with us, and we're going to get you a car. And his manager come in, and of course I was upset and I was scared, and he told me, he said, Miss Noel, he said, when you leave here today, you will have a car. Of course, the anticipation in the back of my mind was, I'm not going to have a car. And of course, Willie would leave the office to go do something, and he'd come back in, and I'd say, is everything okay? And he'd say, yes, don't worry. And he found a bank that was going to work with me, and he said, well, I'm going to go over here and get you a car that the bank's going to work with us on. And I told my husband, I said, oh no, he's gonna come back to me junker. So here he pulls up, you know, and he motioned for me to come out, and I was quite amazed. I really loved it. I walked around and I looked at it, and I asked Willie what kind it was, and of course the front of it said 2009, and it was a Hyundai Elantra. And I mean, it was really clean on the outside, and it was really clean and nice on the inside. And we got in it, and he took me a long drive. You know, I guess I put what, 20 miles on it?
Somewhere like that.
You know, side roads, and he talked just like we were family all the way.
51,000 miles.
It's got 51,000, just a tad over 51,000 miles, and still under factory. Had a little over a year factory warranty on it. And sure enough, when I left here, I left with this vehicle, and I cried when he told me it was my car, and gave him a big hug. And number one, after that, I thank God, you know, and nobody knows, you know, I was stricken with cancer in September of 2009. My husband just got diagnosed with bladder cancer this past Christmas, and it's just really hard when you come through hardship. But you all filled our needs, and you all treated us with royalty and with the utmost respect. And I will send and recommend anybody that needs a car, I will send anybody your all's way, because you all have a car to fit anybody's needs over here. And I just thank you all for everything you did for us on a personal relationship. You all are like family to us, and I want to thank you all.
Perfect.
All right.